Hey, it is Heather here. I hope everybody's doing good. Sorry if I seem a little on my intro, and hopefully it's actually recording it, because it shows on my side that it is, because I've noticed that I can sit here and I can be like, hi, my lovely subscribers, at the beginning of my video, and for some reason, it cuts it out. Not real happy about that. But anyways, I done shot today's video, and I lost it, of course, because I went over my time. And each time that happens, I'm just like, okay. And there's a part of me that's like, YouTube hates me. And then there's a part of me that's like, okay, the devil hates me. And the world is not ready for what the fuck I just said. And everything. I would do so much better if it would just keep running. I ain't even gonna lie. I would do so much better in my life and all that if I could sit here and talk and video as long as I wanted to and make like a video documentary, about the breakdown of like my life and all kinds of shit and just get everything off my fucking chest is the best way to word it. And so if you sit here and you see my YouTube videos and you're like, God, all she does is complain and bitch and this and that, because some people might do that and they might see that and everything else, I don't even know what to say to you other than watch all my videos, and if you still think that, then, go on your merry way someplace else. Because I ain't got time, however you want to word it. But anyways, I watched 2 videos today that made me feel better, because yesterday's video, I was talking about how I called, I made 2 videos yesterday technically, but, about how I didn't call, but I looked up the suicide hotline, and about how I didn't want to deal with having to see my landlord or talk to her, and I just wanted to move out and hand over the keys and be like, here, bye. And so this morning, I watched these 2 videos. One was this woman that I'm subscribed to, and she said a lot of things, and one of the biggest things that stuck out was about how you're a human being. And so if you're a human being and if you trust in the Lord God like you're supposed to, and God says that He'll take care of everything, then you're not supposed to worry about nothing. But then if you reach that eternal peace of not worrying about nothing, especially in Western society, shit's gonna come knocking. And that's when people want to get on your ass and be like, you're not being responsible. Because if I sit here today and decide to not worry at all about what to do, even if I just tell my mind, hey, it's just one day for a break from everything, a break from the worry. Don't worry, Heather. There's still the fear that somebody's going to come knocking. And even if not, then there's still the fear that, for instance, like even dealing with my kid, people can be like, oh God, she's so negative and she procrastinated her whole entire deal with her kid and getting her back, and she's put it off, and she's done this and done that, and she's just a procrastinator. And all kinds of negative shit. But it's like, I did what I could. I'm doing what I can. People want to hate me for it, I guess they can get in line. I mean, Jen even told me flat out the other day. She's like, yeah, you can use my vehicle whenever you need to get certain places and stuff like that. She's like, but you can't be using it all the time or something. And, because, dealing with the courts and all this and everything. But even at that, I still probably, I don't know if I should go right now. I need to go. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Because if I go once, it's going to become this ball, I feel like. And I might be wrong, but I feel like it's going to become this ball of, okay, well, you didn't do this and you didn't do that, and why haven't you done this and why haven't you done that? And then I'll be like, because I hadn't had a ride. And they're like, okay, well, why are you up here this one time? Because this is a stalemate, and I can't do nothing on my side. So unless you're going to help me to acquire, what I'm supposed to fucking do, then you're going to have to be okay with waiting. But still, with you being okay with waiting, then the things that they are capable of on their side, like bringing my daughter to visitation, even if I'm not showing up, they should still be doing it. Capabilities, resources. What are they capable of? My parents took temporary custody of my kid. They are still capable of driving her to visitation. And yet, they are not doing it. I am not capable at this moment in time because I do not have a vehicle that I have access to 24/7 to even keep a fucking job. Anyways, I hate that I lost my other video. But anyway, so I watched this video and it's like, oh, the whole human being and doing, you're a human being, not a human doing, is the thing, that the meme or whatever that they got up on Facebook and stuff like that. And then you got some people that, are writing jokes up under it just to, seriously be joking about stuff like that, or even anything that somebody can take as a positive light. And then, and they're being assholes on purpose. And then you got the ones that are just joking, and it's an inside joke between them and all that and everything and stuff like that, and how that discourages. And I don't know, life is just... See, if I sit here and if I make every right choice in my life, if I make every right choice in my life, then my life is going to be shit to a degree. But then again, not. But if I make every wrong choice, then my life is going to be kinda okay. Because the world is influenced more by negative and by the devil, if you will, than it is by God. God's presence in the earth has kind of dissipated over the years. I bet you 10 there's a hell of a lot more atheists out there than there are people that believe in God. And I don't know what the fuck to do about it. And then it's like, oh, well, it's not your job to do anything about it. You just keep staying focused on you and what you need to do. Then I watched this other motivational video speaking or whatever, and it was talking about being deliberate in everything that you do and being selfish with your time. I don't know. And it reminded me when I was younger and when I did feel better, because I was valuing my time until some shit happened. And it's like I was being ignored by my family, so they didn't care what the fuck I was doing. But my aunt came along and seen me one time when I was younger, and I was working out, and I was skinny, and I was brushing my teeth and flossing them 3 times a day. And she had the gall to mention to my mom in a conversation, after she had complimented me on being skinny and looking so pretty and so healthy and everything. she had the gall to make a comment. How do you think she's getting so skinny like that? You think she's not eating? She's not eating as much? And then she looked at me one day when I was smiling, and she's like, "Oh, you have a receding gum line. That's not good. That means that your teeth aren't healthy." And this was after a bunch of people was always talking about my pretty smile, my grandmother being one. Because pretty, I'm that pretty girl. That's all I ever was, especially to men. That's all some men still get caught the fuck up on. But I don't purposefully sit here and try to be not pretty by choosing to not shave and, at times or whatever. Because, I shave, but I just really don't give a shit to most of the time. But, and not going and getting my eyebrows done and not brushing my hair. I don't do it to make myself look unattractive. I'm being me. And I spoke in a video about how I could go out of my way, to dress up and all this and stuff, and like dealing with my husband in one video or whatever. I can make myself look amazing. Everybody can make themselves look amazing. Everybody can, if they're willing to put in the effort. I don't care to put in a lot of effort into how I look. And if people hate me or they judge me or they think that I'm lazy or disgusting or something because of that, then to each their own. But I don't know. I watched some empowerment videos today. It made me kind of feel better, but it made me kind of question everything. And so I'm kind of back to square one, like always, whenever it comes to society and the world and dealing with people. And I felt so sorry whenever I went to try to chat with somebody last night. On the suicide prevention hotline. And it's like, "Oh, you have 40 people ahead of you." And I thought to myself, that's not good enough. And I thought about the people that are right there on the verge of committing suicide. The ones that are holding the gun to their head. Or, fixing to jump off of the chair or the stool and got the rope around their neck. The ones that need that, that make or break me moment. And I thought to myself, thank God I'm not that bad. And that I just want somebody to talk to. And that my brain is mature enough to, just try to find somebody to talk to. Even though I kind of got punished for it. Because I went to my kid's school counselor before my kid was taken from me. And I was like, our family needs help. I was like, me and my kid need help. And instead they ended up taking my kid and letting my parents take temporary custody of her because I asked for help and I'm not as bad off as other people, so I shouldn't be allowed to ask for help. That is a huge problem in the world. You should be able to ask for help regardless. People shouldn't measure how bad off you are and put you on a scale of first come, first serve, or, just placing that judgment on you of you don't need help as bad as this other person does. Supposedly me, a single mom, one kid, not driving, trying to gain independence from my parents, trying to be a good mom. I don't deserve as much help as the crackhead mom with 4 toddlers, and they all got different daddies. And she was born into it, the mom was. Let's say she was a crackhead baby. And even though she got off the crack each time she was pregnant, she passed her little tests and everything. And child defects has been called on her 5 times, and they've come out. And she's always got somebody, because somebody in the system knows her and stuff, because it's her crack dealer or what the fuck ever. And so they call her the day before and give her a heads up. Hey, we're coming to check out your house tomorrow. Make sure it's clean. Make sure you got groceries. Go out and get some shit and stick it in your fridge. I've heard of people that even borrow food from fucking neighbors to stick in their goddamn fridges, just so their fridges look like they got fucking food in them. Just long enough for the fucking people to come and check them out. I've heard of it. I've never witnessed it with my own eyes, but I've heard it. Appearances can be deceiving. And you got honest people like me that come by everything honest. And I honestly tried to look for help. And then I was honest in the court system. And now I've been without my one and only kid for over a year. And one of her dogs has went missing in the process of her not being home. And it worries me to death that he's gone. But not as much as it worried me to death when she wasn't here and when she was first gone. And it still worries me that she's gone. And it worries me really bad that I haven't seen her since Thanksgiving. That she's not responding to me. That she's only looking at my messages. I vote we change the world. I really do. I vote we change it for the better. I vote we stop changing, our perception of people just based upon what we believe. We need to step out of what we believe about others and focus on one thing and what we believe in for as far as everyone being part of like a soul journey and, or a journey or a life, however you want to word it. Even if you're an atheist, you're on the journey of life. We're all on the journey of life. We need to stop being so fucking negative. We need to stop being so goddamn judgmental. I don't know how to do it. But I was really disappointed, but not so much for myself as for others last night when I tried to get on the suicide prevention hotline chat, and it told me that there was 40 people ahead of me. 40 people. And I thought to myself, why can't this just be a chat group? But then I get that some people out there, might trigger others. But you might do better doing that and risking that versus, somebody calling and they're standing there if they would have been, or whatever, because my imagination, my mind, where I've been before 5+ years ago, standing there with the gun to my head. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video because my phone's about to die. And because I lost the other video and stuff. But, And I had somebody send me a friend request, and I had one a few months ago, and I don't know if these are people that are my subscribers on here or what the deal is, but it's like I don't even know if I should be accepting friend requests right now. But it's like if you want to message me on there on Facebook, you can. But other than that, oh, and I was gonna mention in my video earlier about Jason. I created another Facebook just a few days ago trying to message that guy Jason or whatever, and he ended up blocking me. So now I have another Facebook that's just sitting there. But anyways, I'm gonna let you go. I hope everybody's doing good. Fixing to probably go get some boxes, even if I don't know if I'm packing right now or not. But hope everybody's doing good. Keep putting your best foot forward. Need somebody to talk to? Hit me up on my messenger. I know it gets dark and lonely sometimes. Just gotta keep pushing. And I'll let you go. I'll catch you later. Take care. Bye.